Lymphedema. What's going on, Secoya Nation? Welcome to the Wellness Wisdom. And pause for a moment while I have a little nutrition here. Eat our tower guard here. Homegrown. If you don't have one, get one. Kind of hard to eat when you're on camera. Anyway, so today we're talking about lymphedema. And if you don't know what lymphedema is, think about lymph as the fluid that is your wastewater treatment, like your sewers in your body that go back to your liver to be cleaned. And edema is like a collection of fluid in your body. So I'm kind of grossly minimizing it, but just giving you a simple explanation. A lot of times people have lymphedema in their legs. They oftentimes are told it's because of gravity and they can't get their fluids moving and stuff like that. But it only shows up in certain parts of your body for certain reasons. We have one lovely participant who has lymphedema in her arm. And oftentimes we think about hand, arm, so inability to let go off the hand or grasp some type of concept, inability to get rid of or embrace something, inability to hold on or hold back. That's like the whole arm here, whole kind of scenario. If it's the lower leg or the foot and ankle, it's like the foot's like tied down, unsteady. The lower leg is going to be unable to keep up. It's less common in the thigh, but if it happened in the thigh, it's like feeling powerless, not feeling rewarded, promoted, recognized, appreciated, things like that. So those are some ideas as far as where they commonly show up. If that's not yours, and I suspect if we've had any luck in the past, people will be like, what about this part of my body? I'll see what I can do about letting you know later on.
I have a guide, and we can email them.
Yes, well, we have a guide we're putting together because people have a lot of questions. We love you, and we want to provide you that information so you feel empowered. And so bear with us as we put that together because it will answer a lot of your questions. So in doing the research for lymphedema, there's a couple of what are called devaluation complexes. Complexes, I think I just said conflicts. Made it up. So conflicts that are complexes in the body. So if you're having a self-devaluating conflict, which means you're thinking less of yourself. So that can come in the form of like, I'm powerless. Lymph is about letting go. So if you have lymphedema, it's collecting somewhere. It's like, I can't let go of this idea that I'm powerless. I'm powerless against attacks and defenses. Like I can't defend myself and I can't attack back. It's like these are the things that your brain focuses on. That's where like the hand would be unable to sort of claw back, if you will. These are kind of some of the things. There's also related to when the fluid in the lymph is moving. It's like your nervous system only lets certain things through. So if it's something that's not related to a defense, which is part of your immune system, that might not pass through, so it might get stuck if you don't know how to defend yourself, and or if it's if it's not supporting of life. So if you feel like you are powerless to create the life you want, then some of your immune tissues and your lymph could get stagnant and stuck and start collecting in certain places based on your brain-body disconnect. Okay. Somewhere in the research they were talking about like a loss of purity. Like someone loses their purity, and let's say they can't let go of that idea that would show up in the hand. They can't get rid of that happened in their life, so that would be their lower arm. Or they can't embrace the concept that would be the upper arm. So if I'm just giving you examples of how this would apply to someone's body or your body or someone you know, this is what it's going to be related to. And so if it's like this symbolic, not necessarily like true, like I've been dirtied or soiled, it's like this symbolic, I feel like I've been mistreated or shamed or something like that. That's going to be related to the dirtied, symbolic loss of purity, if you will. So that's the concept behind this. So when in doubt, lymph is about letting go of things. So if you don't have that, people talk about, I do get a lymph massage. Well, great, that's fine. But letting go is what is the most important thing for lymph. So if it's collecting somewhere, you want to make sure that you're understanding the body part. Hopefully you got a good idea where they commonly show up, which I gave you earlier. However, if you're holding on to something, it's going to cause you to be distressed and not the person you're holding on to against. So whether it's bitterness, frustration, resentment, or disappointments. So just want to empower you with those ideas to understand lymphedema. Let us know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next Wellness Wisdom. All right, guys, enjoy your salad.